Hello everyone, thank you for watching us. My name is Mabel Gallo. I'm from an organization called Huduma Africa Rural Empowerment Program. We are an NGO dealing with community empowerment through agricultural, educational, environmental and health programs. We are happy to invite you to our program. This is an educational program on environment and peace, and we are very happy to have you on board so that we can share our experiences on environment and peace, and so that we can foster a better environment where we live, a better environment for Kenya, and we can foster peace everywhere we are interacting with. Let there be peace. It is Harep's wish that everyone in the world makes peace with their neighbor. Everyone in the world remains peaceful, whatever the circumstances that are surrounding the person. Let all of us remain peaceful. Peace is a very important component in development, and it is not something that we can take for granted. Huduma Africa Rural Empowerment is usually interested in empowering communities so that there is better livelihood, sustainable livelihood, so that our communities, everyone in the community lives a better life, so that everybody here has dignity, because there is nobody who is suffering from extreme poverty that makes them lack the basic necessities. Harep's target groups are women, youths, and the vulnerable people in the community. Harep is very much interested in seeing peaceful communities, seeing communities which care about the environment, seeing communities which hold each other's hands and they move forward in the right direction to bring about sustainable development. Harep is happy to invite you to this educational program on peace and environment, and we hope that you will enjoy listening to our experiences, learning from our experiences, and transforming the communities where you are based. Harep is happy because this environmental and peace program is meant to trigger your mind to know how can you contribute to the community where you live, how can you impact the environment positively, how can you bring peace within the community where you are living and the neighboring communities. And according to Harep's research, we have seen that as we interact with communities, peace is a very important commodity if we want to have better development strategies and better environmental strategies. Because without peace, we cannot join up with our neighbors and say, let us plant trees on this day, let us clean this river that is next to our homes, let us plant more trees so that we may have more shade and better environment where we are living. So Harep is very much interested in environment and peace, because we would like to see Kenya a better country. We would like to green Kenya everywhere. And Harep is interested in our youths to understand what is the importance of trees, what is the importance of the environment in impacting in our future. The environment affects all of us. It is only that we don't give much attention to the environment. We think it is all about the families where we come from. But the environment is very important, because the environment where we are brought up is what remains in the mind of a child. So if the child is brought up in a clean environment, the child learns at an early age that a tree is a very important thing in the community. The child will grow up with the culture of planting a tree and not just cutting the tree and leaving our environment open to erosion, open to, strong winds come, they carry the roof of houses. So what is environment? What do you understand environment as? Environment is the surroundings and conditions in which a person, an animal, or a plant is existing in. So your environment right now is where you are staying. If you are staying in the village where your parents were born, that is where you are commuting to school and back home, that is your environment. The school is also your environment. If you are a child moving from home to school, because you are spending many hours in school, school is also your environment. So environment can be controlled by our activities. We can make the environment better or we can make it worse. By this I mean, environment can be referred to as the natural world, as a whole, or in a particular geographical area. Specifically, affected by human activity. So our environment is that area you are operating in. Let us say you are at home, you are in the village. In your home, if you take rubbish and throw in front of your house, you are spoiling the environment around where you are living. In your home, if you cut down the tree that has been planted, or if you allow the animals in the home, the cows, the goats, to eat the little trees that you have grown, you are affecting the environment in a negative way. So environment is specifically affected by our human activities. In this way, we need to control our human activities so as to favor the environment we are living in. Environment can affect us positively or negatively. If we cut all the trees or if we litter our environment, then our hygiene is affected. We become sick because the environment is dirty. The flies are coming from there to our house, and the flies are interacting with the food we are eating. So you find that we are making our own environment unsuitable for us. What is peace? We can say peace is tranquility and calmness from within and from without. From without, I mean you can gain your peace by just the kind of environment you are living in. You can be very peaceful if the environment is clean, if the environment is cool. You can't feel that peaceful if you are sitting in the scorching sun and there is no even shade of a tree nearby where you can rest. So environment, I mean, it interacts very much with peace. If your environment is clean, if your environment is welcoming and it makes you feel calm to just sit under the shade of a tree in your compound, that environment is creating peacefulness within you. And peace can also be said to be the absence of war, absence of violence, absence of disturbance. So if we are not disturbed where we are peaceful. And this peace, we can cultivate peace through our environment by making our environment clean, by making the environment peaceful for everyone, not littering your compound and throwing rubbish in the compound of your neighbor. You are making the environment peaceful. Not making extreme noise that your neighbor cannot sleep. That is affecting the environment's peace. Environment and peace are vital factors in areas of conservation, sustainability, and it is very healthy for the air in the environment. When it is healthy, we are also breathing in healthy air. This environment and peace affects development very much because it affects security. If there is no peace in the kind of environment you are living in, then there is no security and development becomes number two. Because if you don't have peace, will you think of planting a tree? If you don't have peace, will you think of building an extra house so that you can rent it out and have some extra money, so as to avoid being unpeaceful because of poverty, being unpeaceful because you have not paid your child's school fees, being unpeaceful because you have a lot of debts, and so on and so on. So we are talking about environment and peace together because they interlink. You have heard of cattle rustling in some of our communities, and these communities cannot have peace to settle in one place because they wonder maybe their neighbors are coming to steal from them. So their environment has brought that unpeacefulness, that they can't settle. There is no security, there is no sustainable development because you are always running away from your enemy. You are always relating every activity that is taking place as it can affect you and bring you sadness. So you try to move from this environment to the other environment, all in search of peace. So you find that many people are not settled if their community is not peaceful. And if you are not settled, development is difficult to come by. It is good for us all to integrate environmental resources in the entire peace-building activities so that we may foster sustainable development. What HAREP is asking you to do from today is to have great zeal for the environment and for peace. If we make our environment clean, if we plant trees, if we just make it a habit to plant a tree every time and to make sure that this tree grows to maturity, this tree can play a very big role in your life. It can be a source of economic, you know, and it can also bring peace. While you rest under the tree, or you are having a meal under your tree in the compound, you are feeling good. It is raising your peacefulness, and you are happy. So I'm asking you from HAREP to have great zeal for environment and peace. Zeal is having great energy and passion in pursuing your cause or objective. So HAREP would like you from today to have zeal for the environment, to have zeal for peace, so that we may all experience development. If you compare your environment and peace, and with great zeal, if you are doing it with great zeal, remember when Jesus went to the temple in the book of Zechariah 8:1, and you read on, he went to the temple and found that people were selling their wares in a very, it is noisy, it is disorganized, it is disorderly. There is nothing, you cannot hear what the other person is saying, which means the environment was not good for the kingdom of God to grow. So Jesus even went with a whip and removed the people who were making the temple unpeaceful, selling their wares in the wrong place. So let us also have that zeal, like Jesus had the zeal to make the temple a peaceful place of worship. Let us make our environment peaceful. Let us all care about our neighbor. Let us have the zeal from inside, have that passion that you want to plant a tree. Make it even your song to plant a tree every week in your compound, and within a very short time you'll be having a forest. And you know that a forest is very good. You will have fresh air, you will be secure from the insecurities of pollution and what is happening like in towns. If you have trees all over you, you will be in a fresh environment, and you will be able to think in a peaceful manner. You'll be innovative. You will come up with new ideas which you can share with other people and make it very, very sustainable. By just within your environment, you are sharing your ideas with the people within. You are planning, you plant even bamboo trees, which are very economically boosting, and you will come up with maybe making baskets, making this and that, and selling. It is very important for us to consider environment and peace in order to have sustainable development. So thank you so much for watching me. I know that we'll be going step by step in this journey, and that we will learn a lot from each other. Thank you, and thank you so much for listening to me. Bye.